Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to talk to you about my migraines. I wanted to start a new series here where I'm going to come to you guys and talk to you about my story with my migraines. It's going to be a couple videos here and there so I can explain it to you guys. I do want to say that with this video and with my migraine video, I am going to be talking a little bit about like puberty and stuff. It's just part of my story. So when I started my cycle, I would get these bad headaches, and so we just thought, okay, well, I'll just get these headaches, all that good stuff, right? So that's how we knew that I started my cycle and everything. And yeah, so I would get these really bad headaches, and they would happen like in the beginning or in the middle or in the end. It was just kind of spread it out. I would just get them. So we kind of knew if I had a headache, it was kind of like it was around that time. So fast forward a few years, I was still getting these headaches. I started getting worse headaches, and this was when I was about 15. Yeah, I started getting these really bad headaches, and I started doing like golf and stuff. And so we live in a really warm area, and so I'm not a big drinker. I don't like drinking water, so we thought maybe I'm getting these really bad headaches because I'm not drinking enough. I knew it wasn't my cycle because I'd have my cycle like some other time in the month, and then I'd still be getting these headaches periodically through the month, and it was like every week I was getting one at least. So they weren't horrible. They didn't feel bad. They just were irritating, you know. I mean, they felt bad obviously, but like they were just irritating. They weren't as bad as a migraine would be, right? So I was getting them, and they hurt to the point where eventually I would like cry because they hurt that bad. And so it was every time when I went golfing or something like that. But then it started changing where it wasn't just golfing anymore. So we tried multiple things. Drinking a lot of water before I went, and like a few days before I went and stuff like that to try and like help me. We thought maybe I was getting overheated, so I started wearing hats and obviously sunscreen because I need sunscreen. I burn a lot. And we tried loosening my ponytail, loosening my hats. We tried everything, and I was still getting them. And we didn't know why, but we were just like, well, we're still in the middle of figuring it all out, right? So when I was 15, I started doing like my driving, like learning how to drive so I can get my learner's permit. So that was pretty stressful to begin with. And so we thought maybe that added a lot of stress on me. I don't know. It was just really stressful. Some of the test stuff wasn't right with that test in that state. So after I passed my test and everything, after all of that, I went in one day and got my learner's permit. Yay, me. I got that with my dad, and then I got to go to his work, and we had a fun day, and I had another horrible headache. And so, yeah, it was rough. I had a bad headache, and we thought, well, maybe it's because I ate this candy bar, because I'm gluten-free, and it had wheat in the facility. So I thought maybe it was that. And so I told Mom. Mom was kind of upset that Dad let me eat it. It was just a thing. But it wasn't like they were arguing or anything. It was just like, Mom was like, okay, well, we don't need to do that. So we thought maybe that's what it was. And I was going to art that night, so I was really like struggling. So we thought that was what it was. And that was the first time I got my migraine. After I got that night when I went to bed, I thought, well, it will just get better. It was horrible trying to go to sleep. It wasn't as bad as a really bad migraine, but it was getting rough. So I thought, all right, I'll feel better tomorrow. I always do. So I went to bed. The next day I did not feel better. It was worse. I had school, and I'm homeschooled, which, you know, some people are like, oh, well, you could have just like chilled and did whatever. I can't just chill and do whatever. It's school. It's the same thing. So it hurt so bad. I couldn't function. I couldn't think straight. And it was freaky. Like, really freaky. Kind of scary. Really bad health problems to begin with. I was overweight. I was about 40 pounds heavier than I am now. I had a food problem. I liked food. I ate food when I was happy. Afterwards, after being sad, I ate food. I had a problem with food. That's hard to admit, but I did. I didn't like working out. I didn't like doing a ton of things. I already knew my weight was a problem, and I was trying to lose my weight, and it was hard. Which also, I have other things that lead into why it was hard for me to lose weight, which will come in later videos. But I loved food. I loved sugar. I loved anything. Like, I loved pizza. Like, I was one of those people where I don't know. I loved eating. I overate to the point where I felt sick. I was always out of breath. I didn't feel like I could ever have my breath. Yeah, I felt really disgusting most of the times. I had self-body image problems. Like, I would think horrible things about my body, and I never went to like extreme of like, I would say that's even extreme for anybody to have self-hate for your body and stuff like that. I wouldn't cut myself or anything like that. It was just, I didn't like my body. I didn't like the way I looked. I felt awful about myself. I tried to hide it, the way I felt about myself, but sometimes it still showed. I was happy though. I mean, I was a happy kid, I would think, but not as happy as I am now. But I had a lot of like body image problems, and I think I have grown in the last year or two since then, and learned a lot of things. And I don't know if it was the discipline from driving and everything that I went through with my migraines. But yeah, I've learned a lot through this progress. How did I feel? Let's go through that. How did I feel? I felt, out of breath all the time. I didn't feel great. I felt disgusting. I felt bloated all the time. I didn't feel good. I was, oh my gosh, like my mind, like, I didn't have great thoughts at that time. I thought of bad things. I didn't have a good thought life in general. So when I got these migraines, they carried on for a long time, which I will explain more in the next video of how long they carried on. But they carried on for a long time. I felt insane. I felt out of my mind, which I will explain more in another video. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me talk about this, and sticking around. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see another video. I'm gonna keep posting them, and I hope this helped you out there. If you are having bad headaches and stuff, stick around. Maybe see the next video I post about my migraines, and maybe you'll learn that they're migraines. I don't know. Yeah. Alright. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.